Each country has its own subsidiary network of the cult, whose job is to impose the will of the cult centrally dictated. And therefore, these different subsidiaries can work as one unit when to the public, they're different countries, there are borders, there are different races and political systems. Actually, at the cult level, there are no borders. This is vital to understand. Something else I've been saying for decades before this started is the blueprint for the global Orwellian fascist society, the technocracy, is China. I said what they are doing and what they've done, this has been in my books for years, they have had a fierce, vicious dictatorship in China for a long period. This means, unlike in the West, where until now, no longer, they've had to pay lip service to freedom and democracy and all that stuff. In China, what we want, we're bloody doing. And so they've been able, through simple imposition, to create and incubate the very society that this cult wants globally. And China is a technocracy. It's run by technology and by technocrats to the point where there are millions of face recognition cameras in Chinese cities, and as documentaries have shown, they could find almost anyone in minutes through this real-time face recognition system. It is, in China, what they want the world to be. Now here's a question. What has the West become since this pandemic was launched? It has become increasingly China. That has been the plan all along. And where did this pandemic start? China. So let's start there. We're in Wuhan. Wuhan, like northern Italy, which was the center of their pandemic, is notorious for extraordinary levels of toxic air. It has, as a result of that, enormous amounts of respiratory lung disease, breathing the stuff in. So suddenly people start getting taken ill, about just under 200 people in Wuhan, and they connected at first to a wet market and stuff, strange things that they eat. But as Dr. Andrew Kaufman, who you, of course, interviewed this week, and I've been quoting for a long time, an absolutely forensic medical researcher who goes back to original papers and reads them, not secondhand. As he's pointed out, the Chinese authorities, I say this cult network, looked at these people that were taken ill, and they decided on no evidence, no scientific proof that the cause of it was a virus. And what they did was take fluid from the lungs, I think it was about 7 people, and they looked at what they could find in it. And they found a genetic code, what they call an RNA genetic code, not a virus. As Kaufman points out, at no point has this genetic material been what they call purified to get rid of all the other material in the code and leave just the virus, which they say is causing the this illness that they're claiming. And they could do it through a filtration process. They did not do it. And the point about this genetic material is it's found in vast numbers of people.